Hi everyone, welcome back to Felix Arwal. Cheers. Have a little bit of wine. Today I am jotting on a ceramic skull that has zero paint on it. This is how it came in from the store. I love this type. It looks very anatomically correct and I like that. So I am using the paint that I am using today is satin, especially for glass and ceramic, multi-purpose actually. And I'm sticking to just a few colors. I don't want to go too crazy. Now, starting off, I made a mistake here with these pink dots. It's not perfectly aligned. It's slightly curved. And I didn't notice until it was dry. And after it dries up, it's harder to correct. I was able to correct it and kind of camouflage the mistake. But what I learned is I need to pause when I'm doing this and make sure everything's right. Otherwise, it's just gonna be harder to fix it once it's dry. But anyhow, it's my first goal. Live and learn. Now I'm gonna finish it up. See, this is the point where I should have stopped. Anyhow, now I'm just eyeballing the center of the skull, the top of the skull. And I'm gonna do another petal like the one that's on the forehead. I'm gonna attempt to do the same thing right here and as well on the sides. So you can either use a measuring tape, a flexible one, or either regular tape and make your notes and with pencil ever so slightly make your marks, because that's another thing. My pencil marks didn't come off this skull and I tried erasing it and it didn't come off. I don't know, and I went really light on it, so I don't know if it's the material or what. I might have to just paint over it at white paint. Now I'm working on stages and I wait for the paint to dry. Like for this step, obviously the purple big dot had to be dry. And the sides as well, I just wait before I work on the other side. I waited for the recently worked on side to be dried. That way I don't accidentally smear it with my fingers, which it does happen a lot. Especially when doing a three-dimensional object like the skull, a sphere, a rock, a cup, a mug. When working with items like that, it's really easy to smear the fresh dots. Again, for this next step, I waited for these dots to be dry so I can pile extra dots in the center of the bigger dot. All right, now I'm adding yellow to the teeth, and I wasn't too happy how it was turning out, so I switched to a brush, to a really fine brush to apply it with that because I wanted to get more coverage of the teeth, and these dots were not working out. So right here, all of the surrounding dots are dry. And I like to just let them dry before I work on another section. And I made a mistake here, and it's really easy to clean it up right away and not mess up the surrounding areas because they're dry. So that's why I like to do this in steps. It helps me. It's gonna save me some headaches. I like my results so far. I'm gonna let it dry before I move on to I'm gonna repeat that same design on the other side. All right, time has passed and it's dry. Now I'm ready to keep working and repeating that same pattern. All finished. I like it. I really like it. I'm going to protect it with spray varnish, which is ideal for 3D objects. Well, I hope you liked it. I hope this video is useful for you, and hopefully I was able to give you new ideas. Now, in this next section, I have a terracotta pot, a little tiny terracotta pot that I'm decorating with dots. I did 3 of them as a gift for my niece, my 6-year-old niece in Arizona, and I forgot to take photos of them. Silly me. But anyway, I'm gonna make more of them. I am planning to make more and bigger ones, and it's a rather popular thing, decorating terracotta pots with dots. Now, the way I prepared this terracotta pot was I did a layer of glue on the inside and the outside, and then I did 2 layers of paint, let it dry, and I started working on it. I like to do that even though these terracottas are gonna be for succulents and they don't need as much water, but if you're using a plant that needs a lot of water, it's gonna really need the layer of glue on the inside. Now let's take a closer look to how I fixed this. Technically, I just added white paint to it to cover up the old dots and did the dots again. And this is how it looks. It doesn't look the best, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It was my first goal and I learned my lesson. Now let's move to the other dot projects I have. Oh, by the way, I painted this cover of my sketchbook with acrylics. And I have a video on it in this channel. Just go to all my videos. And it's one of the older ones, so you have to scroll all the way to the bottom. Okay, so this other items I was practicing on because this dotting technique is new to me. So I started practicing on this, and then I ended up cutting the big page into a page separator, and that's how I'm using it, and it gave me an idea to make more of them, different designs. Here I have a little charcoal portrait of a dog and a cat. Not my pets though. I should do my pets. All right, so that's that, and this is the other page I also practice on. The lines were made with a marker. I believe the marker is alcohol base. This one right here. Oops, let's flip it. Prismacolor, really nice. And if you're working on glass and make a mistake with that marker, you can erase it with alcohol. All right, so the dots, the golden dots that you see on this design were made with acrylic paint, and the rest of the paint is satin. And the paint on this cup is also satin. Now, I did this cup after the skull, and I was feeling a lot more confident, and it came out beautiful. It just turned out beautiful. I really like it. I need to make more of those. It's perfect for a gift for a loved one or a friend. All right. Well, thank you so much. We have reached the end of this video. Thank you so much. If you really like this video, give me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and bye-bye. Till the next video.